Okay, good afternoon. So let's begin our online lesson. Today's our new topic is project-based learning. In this lesson, we will learn about this new strategy. Before beginning the lesson, I have some questions, several questions for you. Let's speak about it. At first, what is project? What do you think? Can you explain me in your words? What is project? Mansour, have you got any idea what is project? Mansour? Mansour, are you here? Mahlia? Mahlia? Mahlia?
Kaysı damla?
Mahlia?
Eshitilimdi damla.
Mahlia, I have some questions for you. What does it mean project? Project, have you got any ideas? Project. Mahlia?
Which one?
Project. What does it mean project? What does it mean project? Mahlia?
Just a minute.
Who can tell me about it? What is project? Who can tell me about it? What is project? Project. Who can tell me? Are there any volunteers for answering my question? Mahlia? Are you here?
Teacher, project is a planned piece of work that has a specific purpose and that usually requires a lot of time and
Yes.
ambitious project research.
Very
Projects
well.
prepare turned out to be quite a project.
Okay, well done. Thank you very much. So in this lesson, we will speak about project-based learning. So what do you think, what is the aim of this learning? Project-based learning. Have you got any idea about it? Project-based learning. What do you think? What kind of strategy is it? Before beginning, before explaining the theme, let's speak about it. What is project-based learning? Charas, maybe? Charas? Charas, are you here? Who can answer my question? What is project-based learning? You can tell your opinion. Don't afraid and don't shy.
Teacher, project-based learning is a teaching method in which students gain knowledge and skills by working for an extended period of time to teach and respond to an authentic, challenging, and complex question, problem, or challenge.
Okay, very well. Well done. Thank you very much. Now let's begin our lesson. So project-based learning. So I have some PPT for you. Let's look through this PPT. So project-based learning. Project-based learning is a student-centered instructional strategy in which students collaboratively solve problems and reflect on their experiences. So, at first, what do you understand from the word student-centered instructional strategy? What does it mean, student-centered learning? Who can answer my question? What does it mean, student-centered learning? Who can answer? Student-centered learning. Who can answer my question? Student-centered learning. Maybe Mushtari or Tabassum. Tabassum, are you here? Tabassum.
Yes, I'm here. Yes, yes.
Tabassum. Tabassum, what do you think? What does it mean? Student-centered learning. Student-centered
Teacher,
learning.
student-centered
Learning.
pedagogy, or what's involved was a dynamic classroom approach in which it is believed that students acquire a deeper knowledge through active exploration of real-world challenges and problems.
Okay, thank you. So, in a simple word, student-centered learning is in this classroom. All the if you take the classroom 100%, 80% role is belong to the students, and 20% is belong to the teacher. And the most effective side of this learning is students learn a lot of things rather than traditional learning. Yeah. So let's continue. In this in PBL, students are encouraged to take responsibility for their group and organize and direct the learning process with support from tutor or instructor. So common features of project-based learning. What are the common features? Here is given the common features of project-based learning. Here we can read the first one. We can read. Who wants to read the first objectives, first critical, first good sides of the project-based learning? Who?
Okuş gerekmiş.
Yes, of course, Tabassum.
Students engage in real-world issues where students define and solve problems that are meaningful to them.
Okay, now let's discuss this criteria. What did you understand from this criteria? Students engage in real-world issues and where students define and solve problems that are meaningful to them. What does it mean? So, in this task, teacher divides the group into some groups and teacher gives them some issues. For example, obesity, yeah? You know that obesity is the most crucial issues in nowadays. And in this task, teacher gives several questions to the students and they must find answers for the questions, and during the answering the questions, they must work with their groups, with their group mates. So it's meaning that they can solve some world issues. Is it clear?
Yeah, clear.
Next one. Who wants to read the next one?
Me.
Maybe Lola. Are
Yes.
you here? Are you here?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Students learn and practice team build and social skills by working in cooperative teams and sometimes with people in the community.
So what does it mean? Let's discuss it.
In this part, maybe students learn and practice by yourself.
Yes, of course.
Maybe.
And also,
working with teams, they are
Yes.
group mates maybe.
Yes, especially they learn working with teams, with their group mates, cooperatively, yeah?
It's best effect to communication skills maybe.
Very well, good. Okay, next one. Who wants to read the next one? Who wants? Mushtari maybe? Or Sahiba? Sahiba, are you here? Sahiba?
Yes.
Okay, Sahiba, please read the next option. Students use critical thinking. Sahiba?
Students use critical thinking, planning skills, problem solving skills, and research in order to solve the problem.
Let's discuss it. What does it mean? What does it mean? Students use critical thinking, planning skills, or problem solving skills, and research in order to solve the problem. What does it mean? So, Previous, I mentioned that teacher gives issues, global issues. Yeah, for example, internet or obesity, and teacher gives some questions. In order to find answer for these questions, they demand. They must think critical thinking. They must plan the answers, and also they gather their ideas. And at the end, they must answer and they must find the solution to these issues. It is a very most useful side of this project-based learning. Next one. Who wants to do the next one? Students apply skills based on a specific content area in a variety of ways as they work on the project. So let's continue. Here is given some map. So why we need PBL? Why we need PBL? Can you see?
Yeah.
Why do we need PBL during the lessons? So the first one is problem-based learning provides opportunities to examine and try out what you know. So discover what you need to learn, develop your people skills for achieving higher performance in teams, improve your communication skills, state and defend positions with evidence and sound argument, become more flexible in processing information and meeting obligations. Previous, Lola said that project-based learning strategy can help us improve our communication skills. Here, Lola, are you here?
Yes, yes.
So
Yeah.
here is given some why we need project-based learning. So have you got any other opinions, other ideas why we need project-based learning? Besides, it's improve our communication skills. Why we need? What do you think? Why we need PBL, project-based learning? Do you know other options? Okay. Huh? Do you know? Okay.
There is given a lot of information and we have no any kind of idea.
No.
There is given a lot of information.
So PBL, it's improve our communication skills, and it also can help improve, develop our critical thinking also, and also it also develop group team abilities. Yeah, by the help of this project-based learning, you learn. It can improve friendship also. Friendship, yeah, because. During the task, you can work together with your group mates. You can speak, you can solve, you can search some information together, and it also develop your friendship skills. Next one, let's continue.
Yes.
Here's given some materials. So yeah, here is given PBL or PBL. The first one is project-based learning, and second one is problem-based learning. Also here is given. Yeah, can you see? Can you see?
Yes.
No, no.
Yes,
So here is given, it's a diagram. The first one is a project-based learning, and second one problem-based learning. And in the middle, it is given similarities of these two strategies. So the first one is, who can read the project-based learning? Who can read?
Me.
Okay.
Project-based learning is an instructional strategy in which students work in cooperative learning groups to create a product, presentation, or performance. Second one, project-based learning typically engages students with a question. That question is then used to create a final product that somehow answers the questions. Then focuses more on the final product than the process of creating it.
Okay. Did you understand the meaning of the project-based learning?
Yeah.
So the most effective meaning of the project-based learning is it is a product, final product.
Yeah.
And now problem-based learning. Who can read problem-based learning? Who wants to read?
Me, teacher.
Okay.
Problem-based learning. Problem-based learning is an instructional strategy in which students work in cooperative learning groups to investigate and resolve a problem. Problem-based learning problems are typically based on real-world issues or situations. Students are able to apply prior knowledge and experience to the problem at hand. Focuses more on the process of problem solving rather than the outcome.
Rather than the outcome. So in the problem-based learning, the most important thing is answering the problem, not the product. Yeah. In the problem-based learning, students must find solution to the problem. Now in the middle, it's given the similarities. Yeah. Who wants to read the similarities? So the first one. Who wants to read?
I read.
Okay.
Similarities both deal with a motivating prompt. I can't see.
A question or a problem
motivating
that has to be addressed.
A question or problem that has to be addressed by creating a solution or product. Each is a valid instructional strategy that promotes active learning and engages students.
Yes. So, can you understand the similarities of these strategies? So both strategies, students engage it to work together, engage it to work active, yeah? Both strategies, and both strategies give motivation to the students working together. They are the similarities between project-based learning and problem-based learning. Next one, next page. So PBL benefits. PBL benefits. Is it visible?
Yes.
Problem-based learning encourages students to take control and become active in their learning. So, what can you answer my question? So, being active, what does it mean? Being active.
Being active is students always active during the lesson, like this lesson.
Like this lesson, yeah?
Yeah.
Like this lesson, each student must be active. Each student must be participate all the tasks here. This is being an active. So one of the most important factors of the PBL is being active. Next one is research. Research tends to suggest that when compared to graduates from a traditional program, PBL graduates are better prepared for professional life with advanced level interpersonal skills, the ability to work effectively in cross and interdisciplinary teams, and lifelong learning skills. So let's discuss it. What does it mean? So at first, he's given some notions. Traditional program. What does it mean? Traditional program. Or it's a synonym with teacher-centered program. Teacher-centered learning. You know it very well.
This, in this scale, teacher only teach something and only teacher center during the lesson, but students
Boring. The lesson.
Never
Boring, yes, of
participate in that
course.
lesson.
Deductive learning. It's like deductive learning.
Very
Always
well.
teacher be active.
So, it is given that researchers say that PBL graduates are more better than traditional program graduates, yeah? PBL graduates are more better than traditional program graduates because PBL graduates have some have more communication skills, and they have interpersonal skills, ability to work effectively in all sphere of the world and team. So next one. So here is given another benefits of PBL. So the first one is proactive thinkers. So because of the project-based learning, students must think or must solve the problem. In order to solve the problem, they must think critically. It can be help them to think proactive thinkers. Next one is critical thinkers, problem solvers, capable of self-assessment, self-sufficient and self-motivated, able to find and use appropriate resources, technologically advanced, leaders as well as team players, capable of communicating ideas and listening to others, eager to jump into the next challenge or problem situation. Which one is not clear for you from these benefits? Which one is not clear for you? Did you understand all of them? Or have you got any questions?
First one is proactive thinkers.
So proactive thinkers, they must learn, they must now things, they must now the answer of the problem or answer of the question beforehand. They have got such kind of ability. For example, what I had some question. What do you think? What is the reason for obesity nowadays? Obesity.
Maybe sometimes people can't do any kind of sport activities, maybe, and they didn't eat
natural
healthy food,
natural dishes. Yeah, they eat only junk food.
Yes. So fast food or
so now you answer my question, yeah, like this. In PBL, all the students, all the pupils try to answer the questions together. It can be proactive thinkers. They must active during the lesson, during the task. Is it clear?
Yeah, clear.
So have you got another unclear options? Unclear options?
No.
No,
all of them are understandable. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Now I have got another video for you for the project-based learning. Let's watch it together. Sorry. Now. Sorry. So what is introduction to the project-based learning? Introduction to the project-based learning. Is it visible? Is it visible?
Yeah.
No, we can't see.
No.
No.
No?
No.
Thousand.
Teacher, we can't see.
You cannot see.
Yeah, we can't see.
Okay, I'll send it via the Telegram. So I think it is understandable for you today's lesson here. If you have got any questions, you may ask me. You are welcome. Have you
Okay.
got any questions?
No.
No.
If you have not any questions, today's our lesson is over. Thank you for your participation.
Thank you to you.
Bye,
Okay.
teacher.
I'm saying you good luck in your future studies. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.